The Little People, Big World Season 25 final has left the fate of the long-running TLC reality show hanging, especially since it marked the end of Zach and Tori Roloff's journey. The couple originally announced their decision to quit back in February 2024 on their podcast Raising Heights, citing familial differences as the reason. Zach Roloff opened up about their exit in the following words: "We are not coming back, and we made that pretty clear the last cycle. This last cycle was rough between the family and the farm deal, and we're done with that. We've moved on." His wife added that with the rising tensions over the ownership of the family farm, it became hard for the two of them to continue filming. The 25th installment of the show featured parents Matt Roloff and Amy Roloff and their respective partners, Karen Chandler and Chris Marek, along with Zach and Tori Roloff and their 3 kids. The other adult Roloff children, Jeremy Roloff, Molly Roloff, and Jacob Roloff, have all parted ways with the show over the years. However, since Zach Roloff was the only person in the family besides his parents to be born with dwarfism, he naturally became one of the show's main leads. Now that the couple has chosen to move on from the show, is it possible for the TLC show Little People, Big World to continue without them? Matt Roloff shares his perspective and hints at the show's future. Matt Roloff's exact words in this case were, "This is WAITANK. There is some hesitation to announce from TLC that the show is over. Even though the family as a whole is enjoying being away from it all after 19 to 20 years, Karen and many other family members have publicly stated they are done with filming," he added. He shared with Entertainment Tonight that if this were to be the end of the series, it would be fine by him. He added, 400 episodes or something, you kind of feel like you've done it all. So if there comes a circumstance where we feel like we need to share more. He also revealed that the family initially planned to end the show in 2010 to return to normal life, and even announced the news in a press release. However, weeks later, TLC approached them to film 6 specials, leading to the Wedding Farm season in 2012. Eventually, the show resumed its original format. Roloff did go on to say that he couldn't say anything about the future of the show, but if it was to end after season 25, he believes that TLC did a nice job on the season final episode, hedging their bets and putting a nice button on the show and where the family members that still participate stands. The feud over the Roloff family farm was the beginning of the end. Speaking of family, Matt Roloff also acknowledged that the show has always been a relationship-based program, and with the obvious distance between him and his son Zach Roloff, it was difficult to produce the same kind of content as before. Fans of the show know that the father and son have had a rocky relationship for a while now. It all started when Zach Roloff, the eldest son, started talking about taking over the family farm. However, when Matt decided to put 16 acres of the farm on the market without consulting anyone, his son felt extremely betrayed. Their feud reached its peak when Matt Roloff offered his son a piece of the land for $4 million, an amount Zach couldn't afford. The father and son negotiated for a year, and when Matt Roloff refused to accept his son's offer, he packed up and moved to Battleground, Washington, along with his wife and 3 kids. In the Little World, Big People Season 25 final, Zach noted how his relationship with his family had evolved over the years, admitting that while the farm was a huge part of his life, he couldn't say the same for his children. However, he did come to his children's defense, saying, "No one's holding grudges. No one's intentionally not going to the farm. There's just no interest. The kids don't ask. There's nothing we're hiding from them. It's just they don't ask, and they have their own space up here," referring to this property in Washington. In another episode of his podcast, Zach Roloff also spilled the beans on the current dynamic between him and his father. The reality star admitted that they did not have much of a relationship. He also talked about how he had been giving himself and his father space after filming ended, but watching the show 6 months later definitely brought up old wounds for him, especially since they hadn't actually settled their differences. Roloff Jr. continued to call his father out, claiming that he was still in denial and believed that he didn't do anything wrong. The exact words Zach used to describe his father's behavior were, "Subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Always be the first to get news. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, USA Celebrity Corner 24. Thank you for watching.